Hey guys, today we're going to be starting our series on Come to Tasks with Me. I hope that this is well received, and if so, I will continue to record more. Alright, hold on tight. Welcome to the first part of a series of Come to Tasks with Me. So the first thing I'm actually going to do this morning, I just woke up. It's about 5:30 a.m. I let Pippi out and fed both her and Hey Hey. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I am just going to make myself my coffee. I'm a little groggy, but you're here with me, and so I know that I can get through this. My goal today is to actually empty and load my dishwasher. My sink is very full, and my countertops have a few straggling dishes on them from the week because I have been very, very busy with whether it was, stuff for the day, work, family, of course, LB, and everything else. So I actually have to rinse myself a spoon to use. Wash this spoon to make my coffee. That's how I don't have a lot of silverware in my house. I actually have enough for like maybe 4 people, 8 people, so that it forces me to do the dishes. I used to have a lot of silverware, and so I would never have to wash anything. And as you guys know, with anyone with like an ADHD, task avoidance, it's really difficult to want to do dishes if there's something right there. So I've got a Nescafe Classico instant coffee. I'm gonna put a couple of spoonfuls into my mason jar here. Very nice. Okay. And the dirty spoon goes back into the dirty sink. But that's okay. I know there are a lot of you out there just like me, so I'm not ashamed. I'm gonna get my sugar because just a little bit will help froth this up very nicely. Oh, Pippi has to go outside. I hear her. Do you guys hear her? Probably not. This might not pick her up. Okay, I'm coming, Pippi. So, as you can see, in the middle of doing something, the hardest part is getting distracted by something else. Huh, Pepper? There you go. She's going to go out and go potty. I'm probably going to stand here for a few moments because if she just has to pee, she'll be right back. Hi, Hey Hey. Oh, hi, Mr. Manager. Hello. Some pets for Mr. Manager. No, some good scratches. Yeah. She's off. Oh, she might be going to go both. And those of you with dogs know they like to they'll find a spot in your yard and then decide that is the corner or the spot, like that's where they're going to go. So she's shot off to that side of the yard to do her business. Mr. Hey Hey. Hi, Mr. Hey Hey. Mr. Manager, hi. I'm giving Hey Hey some good quality squishes right now. I'm afraid to walk away because I don't know if the signal from my mic is going to reach my thing here. So it looks like it's still doing good though. Okay. Oh, she's back at the back door. Here we go again. I'm gonna walk over with quiet feet because LB is still asleep. She just climbed up onto the couch by Mr. Manager so they could sit and do crimes. And get her bowl out of her crates. She thinks she's getting more breakfast, but she is not. I'm gonna set that back into my sink to wash, and back to my coffee. So now that I've added the sugar and the instant coffee to the bottom of my mason jar, I am going to get my hand mixer / frother little device, and yeah, Pippi, come on. She went to the laundry room, and that's where Hey-Hey's box is. Man, get out of there. She goes in here just for me to tell her to get out. I know it. It's like an intention thing. You're goofy. I get a little water from my fridge here. And just kind of like barely go over the instant coffee with it and like light. You're going to hear some blending probably. And it's very quick. It just froths right up and it becomes very creamy looking. And it's been my favorite summer coffee drink actually. And so you just kind of pulse that. Super full. Yeah, and creamy looking. It almost looks like an ice cream or a mousse, you know. And Pippin is very excited. She does not like the blender too much. Where are you going? She doesn't like this blending sound. She's gonna bark probably. She's new to sounds. I'm just kind of tilting the glass so I can make sure that I got all of it. There's nothing like getting a big swig of super bitter when you're expecting something that is slightly sweet. Now, if you're like me and you don't really love sweets, then this is also... Come on, Pippers. I gotta close my gate. Thank you guys for getting me this gate, by the way. Pippi, come on. This way. Hey, here. Pippin, come on. Hey. Here. Oh, she's distracted. Hey, come. No, ma'am. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Close this. Come on. There you go. So shout out to you guys for this gate so that I can lock it and she can't get over to where Hey is eating his breakfast. Alright. That is pulsed. I'm going to rinse this off. And now I'm going to take my jar and fill it with some ice out my fridge. Hopefully that's not too loud. And I will give Pippi an ice cube because she likes them. She runs over to her bed with it. And last but not least, I'm going to grab my oat milk. And you don't have to, you can use any oat milk, but I like vanilla oat milk. And I will top off or fill up the rest of my mason jar. And this one is out. So I need to get my new thing of oat milk out. I just went to the grocery store the other day, so I have, anything I knew I was going to be out of soon. That's not always the case. Sometimes I buy there. I think in my brain that I have something at home or I don't have something, and I'll go to the grocery store for something specific and end up not getting that thing, but getting 50 other things that I didn't really need. It makes me feel really bad, but it's also just part of life. And if you stress yourself too much over those kinds of things, then you're just gonna be a nervous wreck. And I try to let things go, that it's just, I'll have extra for next time, and I just have to make another trip and make sure it's like a singular trip so that I don't buy other things. So, oh, the zoomies. She's got the zoomies. Let's see. So I am going to add a straw to this and a little actual squeeze of some caramel. Uh-oh, my caramel's getting into my, oh, it is. Oh no. So I stirred my caramel upside down so that it could, you know, be easier to squeeze out. And that was a mistake because now it is on my shelf. So I need to get, again, sidetracking from my original task, I need to get a Lysol wipe. Probably two of them because one's going to be to scrub and one's going to be to make sure I can clean. So I use Lysol wipes. And I gotta kind of peel that caramel off my shelf. Oh God. Because can you imagine having to deal with ants or something in your kitchen and you don't know where it's coming from, and then they're just up in your shelf eating spilled caramel. Ugh. And I keep everything for my coffee in like one spot too, so that it makes the... You get out of that laundry room, man. Hey, she's just standing in here waiting for me to open the door. Just standing there waiting for me to open the door. You dingbat. What a ding dong. This is a Lysol wipe. It's not food, baby. So how about you guys? Are you making your coffee? Maybe your coffee made. Maybe you're starting yourself breakfast instantly. Or maybe you're also like me and you don't like to eat right when you get up. So it'll be a little while before you make yourself breakfast. I usually wait, actually, until LB is awake to make myself breakfast because I know she's going to want breakfast. And I'm going to give our coffee a nice stir. Yeah. That's very good. So, oh yeah, that's it. That is it. That is the stuff. I love iced coffee though. I'm like sick in the head about it, I think, because I love it. All right, I'm going to pause right here, check our audio, and make sure everything picked up okay. Be right back. All right, and we're back. Everything's sounding really good so far, so I'm super excited, and you'll have to ignore the scuff of me actively letting you know what I'm doing for this episode because it's our first time, and I just want you guys to have the transparency of what I do when I'm doing this. So while I was on break, I took my ADHD medication, and I took my lupus medication for the day. I will have to take both of these again after lunch-ish. because the lupus medication I'm supposed to take twice, and my ADHD medication, I take the brunt of it in the morning, and then I take like a little bit in the afternoon to kind of help me focus through the rest of my day. And one of my goals that you'll see on my tracker later, I'll probably upload some photos, is that I want to be on top of taking my medication, because I don't know if you're also like me in that regard, but I forget. I forget to take my medicine, and oftentimes I beat myself up because if I don't, I have in the past seen like a decline in my health, and medication's there to help me, and I just need to make sure that I do take it. And I forget, I genuinely forget, or I just don't get up and grab it because it's a task that takes 2 seconds, but I don't want to do it, or I have other things I need to do. Pippi's going, hey, get out my room. Do I need to close that off? I can't close that off. That's for hey goes potty. Get your tap. That's a good shape. Hi, baby. I'll give you some pets. Oh, we're recording. We're recording for the wear room today. Yeah. Good girl. Okay, so you have your peanut butter chew right here. Look. Whose is this? Ugh, it's all yucky. That's yours. That's yours. I don't want it. So the other thing I did while I was checking the audio is, and you can do this too, it's very helpful for me, so it might be helpful for you. Go. Thing I did was I have a journal, and it's like an ADHD planner, and I bought it at the start of the school year last year, to help me with all my stuff. And guess what? Raise your hand or put a finger down, whichever one, if you buy yourself organizers, whether it's like a tote or a bin or something, or journals or planners, and they don't get used. Because that's me. I do when I'm in the school year, like I have a planner for teaching stuff that I will use, but in general, hey, don't lick those are clean. In general, I forget to use them. So I bought this, if it's not for work, I forget. So I bought this ADHD planner to use to help me actually get on task for you guys, so that I could generate more content, but quickly realized that I wasn't going to be able to do that with the hecticness of the school year. So I'm using it now. So I am now emptying my dishwasher, which, if you're also like me, you have a full dishwasher, or there are at least some dishes in your dishwasher that you didn't pull out because you needed a clean bowl for cereal or whatever. Okay. So I'm just pulling these out. We have lots of bowls because we eat a lot of rice and cereal or quick things for breakfast. So right now I'm just putting my dishes away into the cupboards that they belong to. And just like my forks, I don't have a ton of dishes. I have about a set of 4. I have various bowls, plates, little plates, but I only have like 4 of each, and there's only like 3 different kinds. One thing I do have too many of is because I rebuy things that I don't need. I couldn't find a can opener or something else. Yeah, I think it was can openers when I first moved in. So the silly thing I did was bought a new one, and then I opened a box and I found like 6. So that's just, I'm giving you guys full viewing there. That's the kind of person I am. And you're probably gonna learn way more than you need to about me in this little series. So, all right, silverware, because we keep our silverware very sparingly. There's only like a couple of things here. I do need to put that there. Okay. My allergies are also kicking my butt still, guys, so you'll have to forgive me, as I'll probably try to clear my throat and stuff a bunch today. So, all right, our dishwasher is cleared. Yours might not be cleared, but you know what you can do is you can continue to clear it. I'm right here with you. Keep emptying your dishwasher or putting away the things that are on your drying rack while I start up. And I'll keep talking for a few minutes, okay? I'll even take a sip of my coffee. And while I am waiting, and if you're also with me and you're done, you can do this too. I'm going to look around my kitchen for any trash, plastic, torn parts of packages, or like bags that have seasoning, you know, like little things you do while you're cooking that you might forget that you set on the counter the night before. So we'll go around and we'll pick up paper trash, plastic trash, things that are just sitting and need to be thrown away. I'm coming, Pippi. She has to go back out. I'm not joking, guys. She has to go outside all the time. But she goes right to the back door. Good girl. She's going to go potty. I do need to mow too. My backyard is overgrown, but it has been raining so much. Hi, hey. It's been raining so much. So, yeah. Pippi's outside. You can't go outside. You can't go outside. It's not safe for you, bud. Hey has been watching Pippi go outside for potty, and he gets so jealous. He also wants to go outside, and he actually shot out the back door and ran into the yard the other day, and I like screamed because I was like, no, because I know that the fence, I have a pretty tall fence, that fence is in my backyard, but I was pretty certain he was going to like leap over it. And I know that our neighbors have dogs, both of them. So I was like, please don't. Please don't do that. He's very fast, but I would not want, he also likes dogs, and so I wouldn't want a dog he doesn't know to hurt him. Oh, Pippi's gonna be gone. She's gone. She's doing the rounds. So again, this might have given you time to continue. I know you're emptying that dish rack or that dishwasher. I know you are. You didn't get sidetracked like I have, or maybe you did have to let your dog out too. I don't know. I drink iced coffee every day. I would. Actually, that's a lie. I'm lying to you already in this early part of our relationship. I actually get coffee aversion sometimes. Like, there'll be a month or a week or even a couple months where I'm like, I really don't want coffee. Like, the taste of it does not sound good to me. It doesn't, and I take a sip of coffee and it's not good, and I actually switch over to tea at that time. All right. So And today is an exciting day because I have two friends that are debuting new outfits or models today. So the first person is going to be here. She's going to be not here, but she'll be doing stuff in about an hour. She'll be doing stuff in about an hour, and she'll be debuting. And I'm just mentioning this just so that when I go back in time and I listen to these and or if viewers are watching these, they have a reference. It's currently the 20th of July, 2024. And my friend Mooney is going to be debuting a super cute model. She's like a pink-haired cat girl with a sailor outfit. And she's going to be debuting her new cute thing today in about an hour. And then later today, my best friend Mika will also, hey, that was not nice. She just wants up on the, hey, she just wants up on the couch. That's not nice. Come on, babe. There we go. That's a good girl. Hey, didn't want her to get up on the couch. And so Mika is debuting a very new academia type of outfit. So I'm excited for that. She'll have a new video, and she's been working and stressed. I told her to take a break yesterday. I did not see her once online unless she blocked me and lied to me. But I'm the mean friend. I was like, you need to take a break and relax and eat something good and just breathe. Take time for yourself. So if you found your way here and you are not part of my original community, I am a VTuber, and so I stream live on twitch.tv/Sanson, and I pilot an avatar that is modeled after myself. You will see some extremely cut abs. I currently do not have those. I've gone through a couple of procedures and surgeries recently, and not too recently, but one surgery recently, and I've been injured since December of last year. So as you can imagine, not being able to use half of your body kind of limits your workout routine a little bit, but I've been doing the best I can. We've been staying mobile when we can and trying to stay in a good positive headspace so that we don't sit and rot max in bed or on our couch, because we can't. We have LV, we now have Pippi, we have hey, we got to take care of. So when you are the sole provider of your house, it could be hard, guys. It can be hard. For all my other single parents or main family caretakers, like you might not even be a parent. Maybe you take care of your parents, or maybe you are a child yourself. And by child, I mean you're 18 or maybe a little bit older, and you are taking care of the rest of your family, like your mom and your grandma and your siblings, right? So it's hard doing that. It's hard working, and that puts a lot of pressure. And when you get sick or down, it might feel like the worst, because then your family struggles, and I get that. But at the end of the day, you need to remember to limit your stress and your anxiety to the things that are in your control. And if you do that, it will help tremendously, especially with my friends with ADHD, because there's so much that is not in our control, guys, that stress us out and will hyper focus on it. And you don't want that, because then it makes your self-worth go down, and you are worth so much. So please don't do that. And it's easy for me to say, but it's a lot harder for me to do. And that's why we're doing this. That's why I'm here with you, and we're doing these tasks, and we're focusing on the things that are in our control. Okay. I haven't done dishes this week. And some people who might stumble upon here will go, oh, that's really gross. I can't go to bed with a dirty sink. I want to be that person. I want to have the habit of, I don't go to sleep with my kitchen dirty, right? Because I don't want to wake up to a dirty kitchen. I want to just be able to wake up, get out my pans, make breakfast or make pancakes for LB, and then clean those up right away and go on with my day, right? So the goal is to get there, and we're not there yet. Okay, keyword, yet. So I've emptied my dishwasher, and now I have dishes to do. Some of these I'll have to hand wash, and the others I can just rinse and load right into my dishwasher. So if you're ready now, we're going to start, all right? So I'm going to start my water. Pippi's running over because, again, she thinks that it's time for food for her. Ah, Pippi. No, ma'am. And I'm probably bad. I probably waste some water because, again, I have a dishwasher. You might not. And if you don't have a dishwasher, I would say go ahead and start emptying your sink, right? Because maybe all your dishes are just stacked up in your sink. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to empty it out. And then instead of filling your sink with soapy water, I didn't learn this until a little bit later in life. Instead of filling one half of your sink, I have one big tub of a sink. Pippi, she keeps going in the water. See, this is why I'm stressed because I have to stop. Get out of there. What are you doing? Yuck, yuck. You don't go in here. I'm going to reset Hei's litter box so that it rotates and clears. Go. Come on. Get out. Shoo. You don't need to be in there. I'm going to close this. Because you know, Hei doesn't have to go in there. So he's taking a nap right now. I can see him. Okay. Pippi's very eager because usually the first thing I do in the morning is that we do some training with her breakfast. I didn't do that today because I wanted to save time. She's sniffing my dishwasher right now. I know it's a very foreign thing that I have open, huh, Pippi? So back to our dishes. And like I was saying, this is something I learned that I didn't know about. Like I just didn't think about. But if you have a big tub, like if you have a big plastic bowl or something, then I would suggest to save water. You don't have to fill up your whole sink and wait for your half your sink to be filled up. To save water, you can fill that bowl or pot with water, like your hot soapy water, and use that. Like dunk your dishes into it and scrub them there. And that will actually help reduce the amount of water you use and not letting your water run. Okay? So, good tip there. What, Pipper? I have given you a chew, ma'am. You've had breakfast. We are not going on a walk just yet. We are not. I have to do the dishes, baby. I need to. Oh, no. I need to. All right, I need to. What can I do? What can I do for you? Oh, I know. Okay, come here. I need to keep her busy while I am working on this, so I'm going to get out one of her good loving dog chews. These are beef sticks that are very moderate chew sticks. They're a good boy stick, but they also, she probably wants her toothbrush, is what she wants. Yes, I brush Pippi's teeth. She should leave me alone until I finish dishes now, hopefully, unless she's just become a monster chewer. There she goes. She's settling. She's settling. She's probably anxious because LB isn't up yet, but usually LB is a monster when it comes to waking up super early. Even though she didn't go to sleep until late, she'll stay up. Those of you with kids probably can relate to that. Maybe you don't need this at all. Maybe you're fairly comfortable and in charge of your life, and it's just comforting to hear somebody at the sink doing dishes while you're working, huh? I think that's a couple of you. Maybe a small handful, right? I'm just running my hands over the plates that need a little, some of the stuff that's hardened on them off. I'm not doing too crazy on this part. Just loading slowly out of the way. If it doesn't need scrubbed, I'm not scrubbing it. I'm just running it through. Okay. Some of my taller bowls I'm going to actually put on the bottom here. Ah, yes. Ugh, SpaghettiOs. BBC SpaghettiOs. I really wanted those the other day. The EBCs, 1, 2, 3s, Chef Boyardee. Oh, yes. I actually had to buy a sink strainer because I realized I did not have one. I mentioned this on stream too the other day. I was like, does anybody got any suggestions for a really good sink strainer? And it just seemed like everybody was like, just get one, idiot. And so I was like, yeah, you're right. Well, I got one while I was at the grocery store. I don't have all that food go down my drain. My trash is also full, so I'll have to take that out today. The goal right now is to finish loading my dishwasher, and that's it. Like, I'm not trying to overbear. I know I'm running into these tasks that I'm mentioning that I will have to do, but guess what? I'm not going to do them right after this. I'm going to take a break so I don't overwork myself, because when you have lupus, you need to really measure your spoons and not push yourself too much. You don't push yourself too much, and it's important. You do push yourself, but not to the point where you can't do the things you need to do later. So I'm just readjusting some of my dishes because I have a lot more mugs that need to go in here. So I'm putting some of my big bowls on the bottom. Oh, that's pretty loud. Sorry for your ears. Some of these things have to go on the top rack of my dishwasher, or they will not make it. They will break or bust. Make sure you're doing that too. Make sure you're looking into if things can even go in the dishwasher, etc. So that's some mom advice. Make sure that it can go in the dishwasher before you break it. Oh no. So I have one of my gamer sets cups here. For those of you who like gamer sets, it's the one with the military girl on it. If you have no idea what gamer sets is, it's a energy drink replacement. It's a powder. It's a company that does these things, and I'm partnered with them. So you can look in the description for the code, or you can just listen. My code for, if you go to the GamerSubs website to order, you can use code WERYM, W-E-R-Y. No, W-E-Y-R-E-M. I can spell. Don't worry, guys. I got it. Again, I need to probably take more drinks of my coffee. So So this is the one with the military chick that came out. That I like it because the top is that really deep green, and you guys know I like green. I like green. Such a good color. All right, let's load some of that silverware. And this top of this Tupperware. I do have a lot of Tupperware that I need to like cut down on. I purged a lot when I moved, but not enough for my liking. And I'm actually trying to transition to more glassware. Just because for me, visually, I don't like the stains that happen on plastic. And it makes me sad. And I think I have a couple of bowls that are probably stained right now. The SpaghettiO. Casualties, rip. I will say, if you have anything that is made of wood, that is not a composite like cutting board. Like I have these very nice carved wooden spoons that are for rice that I use. Like they're Korean spoons. I set them in my top rack because sometimes if they're on the bottom rack, they'll split. The heat and everything will split them. So it's just onto your discretion. I've been putting my chopsticks in the dishwasher, but you have to find the right space. So, and I think some dishwashers are being built to where you can put, you know, your chopsticks in there. But if you have chopsticks, I eat a lot of rice. Again, I'm Korean, so rice is kind of a staple. And I eat with a lot of chopsticks. How you doing? You doing okay over there? You getting your dishes washed or loaded? I hope so. I hope so. I believe you are. I believe in you. We're going to test this Gamer Subs cups and see if it can be washed on the bottom rack. We're going to test it today. All right. There's some things that can't go in the dishwasher. So what I'm doing is I'm giving them a rinse, and then I'm kind of setting them to the side on my counter for now. And I have some things like Pippi has these big silicone slow eater bowls, and so thanks, new dog mom syndrome, where you go and buy everything you don't need to for your dog. She did need these because she's a lab, and they tend to try to eat quickly and gorge themselves. So for this part, I'm going to turn my water off, so I don't need to rinse this silverware as much. I got all the silverware. I'm at the bottom of my sink now. Just been kind of moving and going. Oh, and LB is awake. LB is awake while I'm in the middle of putting the silverware into the proper places. And this is all my silverware except for like a fork. Good morning, baby. I'm recording for the Wareham right now, do our task. Oh, yeah, you can have a huggy. You sleepy, awa awa? Sleepy, okay. I love you. I love you. Oh, she's got a stick. Yeah, she's been waiting for you to wake up. We got some spatulas and big cooking utensils like ladles and stuff. Gathering those up, rinsing them a little bit. Maybe you're scrubbing them, getting off that cheese. Did you make a quesadilla this week? Did you make some soup? A bougie metal straw. That's not mine. Not metal, glass. It's a glass straw. It belongs to my sister, actually. She made me an iced coffee to go. at her house and the drive. I had like a long drive home, but I like visiting her and my nephews. Your hand fell asleep? Were you laying on it funny? Were you laying on it funny? I don't like it. You don't like it? Is it like pins and needly? You gotta go like this. You gotta do a little exercise. You gotta stretch. Oh, ah, oh, ah. Good job. She said her fingers are asleep. She's probably laying on it funky. She tosses in her sleep. There's been thunderstorms, so she's been in my bed. Of course. Again, parents came in late, possibly. Or maybe you're like my parents and you were like, you can sleep in my room, but you're sleeping on the floor. Because that's what my parents did. I am a little bit too much of a softie to do that. I could never. I'm like, yeah, baby, you can crawl up here. I got my big bed to myself, so that's fine. Okay. Coming down to the wire here. Did you just toot? Baby, I'm recording and you just come in here to toot? She just farted. Just walked right in here, and I don't have a lot of furniture in here yet, so everything echoes. You probably could tell that whenever I was gaming with Sire Monarch and Ray the other day. He knocked something off my counter, and it sounded like a gunshot. It just echoed. Alright, I'm finishing up this bowl. I'll need to hand wash. I'm going to take a moment here to empty out my strainer that is already full of leftovers and ABC 123 noodles, and tap that into my trash can. That again needs to be taken out, and I might actually do that after I finish loading the dishwasher so that we don't forget, because if I forget and LB goes to throw something away, it becomes overloaded, and then it'll fall out and Pippi will eat it. So you don't want that. That's the last thing that we want. This is one of those bowls I'm gonna have to soak. So you might have some of those dishes that you either had something in it with milk or just like a like cereal, right? And then it like hardens to the bowl because it's been sitting there for a few days. I typically try to, when I'm done eating, rinse off my dishes, even if I'm sitting them into the sink, so that stuff like this doesn't happen. But I also have a baby, and she puts her stuff by the sink like she's supposed to. So that's all I can ask right now. But I don't remember because I'll be with the I've already rinsed mine, right? So I don't think that that I have to go through and rinse hers as well. So I have a bowl here that needs to soak for a little bit. I'm gonna get a paper towel. My air fryer, I used it for some jalapeno poppers the other day. And I need to get all this melted cheese easy to wipe out. Put that into the trash. Hi, baby. You've already had breakfast. Oh, you want crunchies. He wants his crunchies. Put a little soap in here. Also let that soak. So I have like my air fryer basket, and this one bowl that needs to soak a little bit, and could be a silicone bowl. And then I have one of my big thermoses that I use for water during stream. All need to be hand washed, right? So I'm gonna put some hot soapy water in those, let them sit for a minute. There's no shame in letting stuff soak, guys. And I am like, this is why I also don't fill my sink up, because if I fill my sink up with hot soapy water and then put a bunch of stuff in it, I'll make the excuse that I'm just letting it soak, right? And I'll let all the dishes soak and I leave them, and guess what? It just becomes cold, gross sink water. So we're not doing that. Uh-oh. I filled my dishwasher. Please tell me I do. Oh, bless. I have like these cascade pods that I use for my dishwasher. Now, make sure you check with your dishwasher for anybody who has issues, like you're trying to wash stuff, but your pods don't melt all the way and they get gross, or the solution you use doesn't go, because certain dishwashers actually have a specific kind of dishwasher soap you're supposed to use with them, for those who don't know that. So certain dishwashers prefer the powders, certain like beads, crystals. Some need the pods, like they prefer pods. They work the best. So with those things, or some need like that, the liquid. So make sure you're checking with that. I'm gonna go ahead and start my dishwasher. This is a new dishwasher, so I'm like learning how to do this. Okay, normal wash, and then start and close. There we go, dishwasher started. Those things are soaking. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my trash out now. If you are finishing your dishes or loading your dishwasher still, I'm gonna head and grab my trash that is full. And if you're done like me and you wanna check your trash and take it out too, this is a good time to do that. Now, if your trash isn't full, what you can do to be proactive is you can go to your bathroom or bathrooms, get your bathroom trash, and come and dump it into your kitchen trash so that you can take it out too. And that usually fills up my trash can if it's almost full. There we go. Trash is out. And I have my trash bins in my garage because if it's raining or something, I don't want to keep myself from taking. Oh, hey, probably has to. There you go. It's open. Sorry, he's been meowing. He probably has to go potty, and I had his door closed. Go ahead. Here's your reminder to grab a new trash bag. It's your new trash bag. And put it in your trash can. Or you'll end up like me. And you'll throw something away. Or LB will come to throw something away. And here's a trick too. I'll find something that needs to be thrown away. Like that's bigger. That wasn't paper when I was making my coffee. And I'll put it in the trash bag. So it's a little weighted. So I have to reach in there. And then I'll put my bag in there. Make sure there's an air pocket is gone. And there we go. Whew. And as you can hear, I'm a little winded already. And that's just because I woke up tired. But I love you too. What do you want for breakfast? Huh? You love chat? I know, baby. Whew. So I feel a little lightheaded. It's probably because I haven't eaten. LB is awake now. I'm taking another drink of my coffee. And look at that, guys. It's been like an hour or so since I started. I got the dishwasher loaded, emptied my sink. LB is now awake. And I can't check this off. I love you too. I can't check this off my task list yet because I need to upload the audio and I need to edit it and make it into a video and then upload it for you guys on YouTube. So I will check that off. I'll show you guys. I'll post a picture on Twitter and Discord to show you that I did finish this task today for accountability for myself. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to start a channel in Discord for project accountability for me. And that's how you guys can check in on me to make sure that I am keeping up on my content for you. What an idea. That's pretty good. Proud of myself for that because we all need help to stay on task and we all need help sometimes doing the small things. And I know what it's like to wish that, you know, there was another person there to help you if you're by yourself. And I know what it's like to have friends that are amazing that do come and help you when they can. Shout out to Pineapple and Kingsley and, you know, my mods. Bibby, I'll mention you as well. And Mac, just for being like a huge help these past few months too. And all my other, like Rosso, thank you guys. just for really all of your support has helped me get to this place where I don't have as much stress. And so all I have to worry about right now is giving back to you guys and making sure I am earning your support and your respect and the drive that gives me so much passion to do this. Like, I don't have any imposter syndrome doing this, and I've never felt like I was more meant to do something than what I'm doing right now. So I love you guys, and I'm going to go ahead and probably let those soak in the sink for a little bit, and then I'll wash those up with my sponge and set them on my drying towel. And I'll be honest with you, I probably won't put these dishes away until the end of the day for dinner time, because if I get hard on myself, I'm like, oh no, I gotta wash these right now. I gotta put everything away right when this dishwasher is done, because that's building the habit. It's just like starting working out. If you do everything the way you think it's supposed to be done the first few times, every day, you know what's gonna happen. You're gonna quit. And if you want to be determined to get things done, you gotta ease yourself in, just like with anything else. Ease in, slow and steady, and build that habit. When you get comfortable doing that and coming back to it, then start making it and tweaking it to where you can do it the way you see it, you need it to be done. You know that it needs to be done this way. Like, the best case scenario is for me to work on something else while I'm sitting in a relaxed position so that I don't physically exert my body too much. And some people are probably like, you just did dishes and took out the trash. Why are you exhausted? Autoimmunity, friends, it's rough. But some days I have really good energy. I could do all this, and then I could go for a walk with Pippi, and I could play with LB, and I could even do yoga or something and work out a little bit at home, and even still stream. And that's a good day. Other days like today, I might be wake up still tired, like you plugged your phone into charge and it didn't sit right on the charger. And even though I slept decently well, for on average, I think I sleep six hours, maybe 5.5. And it's not a really well rested sleep because of just like the pains I get at night and stuff like that. I probably should look into a weighted blanket. But I'm not complaining about it, because I accept that that's just how my routine is. But today is not a high energy day, it's low energy. But guess what? Even though it's a low energy day, there were things I needed to do, and I'm partitioning them out to be done throughout today. And if I don't get to everything, it will be okay. It'll be okay. And you got to know that too. If you did the dishes with me and you took out your trash, or even if you just got the dishes put away and then you sat down because you were overwhelmed, you're having a lot today, I encourage you to go back when you're ready today, re-listen to this, and do the dishes with me. Okay? All right. I love you guys. I will check you next time for the next episode. Please like and subscribe if this was something that you enjoyed, if it really helped you. Or comment down below on something you would like to listen to me do next, a task that you just really avoid that you want me to talk you through. All right? And I'm here for you. We got to do this together, guys. Life is hard, and we can do it together. All right, stay grounded. This is San. Have a great day.